Can't you do the big hill this week though? The way here, she said, "Dad, are you kidding me on this hill?" In this week's video, we visit the huge, beautiful Northern Lakes, we scramble up a huge hill, visit Lowther Castle for a family fun day out, and move on to a new campsite. Let's crack on. Hi and welcome back to Rolling the Robsons. Today we're on a campsite near Penrith, not a million miles away from the Lake District, actually a CS site, so reasonably well priced. We'll show that later on in the vlog. We've been in here for a while. If you've seen our previous videos, we've been up in Scotland. We've decided to move on down to Penrith in England. So what we're going to do to get ourselves out is to walk to the local pub. So we're going to use the OS maps, walk the pub, fingers crossed, 1, it's open, 2, that we can get in, and 3, it's not extortionately expensive, but we'll find out soon. Come with us. For the journey, bought some cakes in Morrison's. Great deal, 33 pence rather than 1.29. Tight as usual. So straight out the back of Crossfell CL is an actual path that goes on the farmer's field, and it's about a mile. It took us about 20 minutes to walk and eventually get into the village of Clifton, and then we went for a cheeky pint in the George and the Dragon, which is a bit expensive but was a very nice pub. So we got a pint of Lowell's Water Gold, local beer. Yeah, where's? On here from Penrith, walking up here pretty early. We're going for the opening of Lowther Castle at 10 o'clock, and it is beautiful, glorious sunshine all around. Not a cloud in the sky. It is meant to get a little bit cloudy later on. We're going to take you with us to see what it's like at Lowther Castle and see this apparently tiny playground. It costs us £38 to get in, so that's 2 adults and 3 children, which seems a lot, but we've been to Lowther Castle before and we know that we can spend a good day there. Come on. So we set off on our adventure for the day. It's only actually about 10 minutes away from Crossfell CL, but some idiots took a wrong turn on the way. But it was a beautiful scenic route. To get there, we decided to park in the bottom car park because it's nice and close. Just get there early if you want to get in that car park. So we've arrived here at Lowther Castle. We're parked in the main car park, but if you had a bigger camper or motorhome, you could probably park it in the overflow car park. Plenty of space here. So I think the tip is to get here nice and early. We're just walking now to the main entrance, and as you can already see, the castle is around the corner there. Oh, there's the castle, look! Think we could live in that castle?
No.
Yeah.
I will.
Mammy said she'd live in the castle.
I wouldn't. Me and Olivia will.
Yeah. Look at all these eggs. You know, Grandma's a dragon. So coming into the main reception, the process was deady because we'd already booked online. Went to the main desk, told them who we were, straight in. You then get straight through into like a section where it tells you little different things about the museum and shows you some things that were actually in Lowther Castle and the family history of Lowther Castle and how that's passed down. Wow, look at it out here in the ruins. See, no roof anymore, but they've actually planted a garden inside of where the ruins were. I like the fact there's still a window. That part of the building's obviously still used there, but yeah, now just lived in by the birds. As you can see, the massive grounds behind me. We're just going to take a wander around and take you on our little journey. This is a kind of whole day place. So I know on the left hand side there's lots of kind of bits you can climb up the top, and then on the right hand side someone has a park, but we'll not say that too loud, otherwise the kids don't want to go to the park now. But we'll take you with us and explore. But it is a whole day. You can wander around for hours around this place. This is superb, isn't it? There used to be a swing on here, but shame it's now moved, but fortunately it looks like there's one up here. So in this area there was one big massive swing in the area. This big swing obviously had a 2 on, and all the girls enjoyed that. And there was also the smaller swing that just had a 1 to hold it up, but plenty to do for the kids, and kept them occupied for a good 20 minutes before we moved on. Fancy steps to where the church used to be. Wow, look at all them daffodils. There must be millions of them. Look at them all on both sides. So I've just walked up from where the kids' swings are, well, the couple of swings, had a hidden den. I'm now walking up to where the old chapel was, and it's really interesting. You've got lots of steps here that are very heart-shaped. So this here, well, it's no longer here, the chapel would have been, and actually there's lots and lots of paths that all come to this one chapel area. The other thing I'm going to do is, I instituted this during lockdown, is that every day at 11 o'clock we started having a treat. And now, because I did that, obviously 2 years ago, every day I want a treat. Not even the girls, fault anymore, it's mine. Anyone else do that? Come down below, you've got a treat time. What's your treat time during the day? So we're just walking down to Jack's summer house. And next to it, I'll show you in a second, there is probably through here, there's a willow sort of area, pond. Again, continues on down here, lots of heart-shaped stones. Yeah, and then you've got like a little pond here. And then you've got Jack's summer house where obviously I imagine Jack was. Gonna have to go around the corner. Go on in. I'll have to go and find the well. You show me the well.
Where?
Yeah, well.
Peg, hook, well.
Oh, there. Got a well down here. Can't go in, unfortunately. Well, I suppose there's probably a good reason for that. Yeah, that is well. Oh well, can't go in. Are you reading the map carefully to let us know where we're going? Yeah, okay, good girl. Now we're going to go down the steps of death. Not really called steps of death, I just call them that. Just called the limestone steps. And now we've found our way to the small park. Huge here. Absolutely massive park. Unfortunately though, if you've got any dogs, or apparently any dragons, they're not allowed in here. No dogs allowed.
No dragons. 3, 2, 1. Oh god. Look.
Climb up the pole. You do this really? So now moved on from the castle, well the play castle, been there a very long time, and we're now going to have a look down the kind of side here where there's lots of different gardens. So to start off with, we're going to go to this garden.
You want to eat that way?
Yeah, Daddy wins the race. So we're just here at the Rose Garden. This is Rose Garden Part 1, and it's just in the sign behind me that this was based on different Victorian poets. So it's kind of lovely here. This is new since we last came. Last time we were here was about 5 years ago or so, when Olivia was literally in a pushchair. Actually no, when Olivia was getting carried around by me. Insert picture here. As you see there, now the 5-year-old is running around like there's no tomorrow. I don't know if you can quite see, but the overhang here, which I was going to start putting like rose on as well, even has like rose thorns on them. Isn't it cool? So moved on to garden 3, you must have missed garden 2 somewhere. This is the rock garden, which, well, as you can see, it's full of lots of rocks, but some kind of interesting flowers growing amongst the garden there. Just to make things a bit different, we're going to have a race up the stairs, me versus Martha. Comment below who's going to win, me or Martha. 3, 2, 1, go. The winner is Martha.
Weird. But that polar bear looks
Look,
like
you found a bear.
movie.
So after the feedback we got from people that they would like us on our travel vlog still to do site tours, here is the site tour for today. And again, the challenge is, can you guess how many steps I've walked during the kind of tour? So I've so far today done 9,264, so we'll see by the end how many I've done. This campsite here is near Penrith, about 2 miles maybe from me, even slightly less. It has in total 17 pitches. Now most of those pitches are actually hard standing, and we're on a hard standing one just down here, one way, down there. Some of them also have bench next to them. All of them appear to have electric on hookup, and there are several taps dotted around the site. The road bit is also, as you can see, hard standing. There isn't really that much more to show you, but just pop over to the other side and then we'll tell you a little bit about the toilet here. So down in the bottom corner here, just as you kind of come in the site, there is a drive over grey, which is also where if you've got a caravan or aqua roll, you put your grey. It has a fill-up point, so you can use that with your motorhome, quite a few motorhomes here, and they have bins here. In this section, you've got your lovely green disposal point. You've got some maps and things you can pick up around the area. You've also got this OS Maps, which shows you where you can walk. In here, just show you in here a second, is a single toilet, just one. There's no heating in here, so you've just got a cold water tap. But you do get, I think, a pretty cool view. Lucy isn't really a big fan of having a window in the toilet, but I quite like it. Comment below, window in the toilet or not? I suppose it's the same argument a few people have been having recently about the Bailey Caravan. Bailey Caravans, a lot of them don't have a frosted window at the back, and some people don't like it, some people do. Our Palermo actually has a non-frosted window. I don't mind it. Lucy straight away pulls the blind down. Again, comment below, how many steps did I walk to go around the site? It has 17 pitches in total, and it's more or less a rectangle round from where we are. So at the start of the review it said I've done 9,264 steps. At the end it says 9,638. So I suppose that's around 400 steps I got on the site. See if you're right. So we'll now see you tomorrow. Haven't filled as much this afternoon. Basically, sometimes I get these migraines. Not very often these days. I'm getting a bit better. Change of diet, being a bit more healthy, and that's reduced that. But I do sometimes get migraines. So I had a bit of a migraine this afternoon, so I didn't really feel like filming lots and lots of footage. So that's why there's a bit of a gap between earlier on when we were at the castle till now on the evening time. Good morning, we've woken up here to a beautiful blue sunny sky day. It's going to be 16 degrees today, so the girls have even decided to put some shorts on. I think it's a bit brave personally, but let's see. So we're going to go to Hallen Fell, which is about 22 minutes away from the site where we are now. Apparently Hallen Fell is a hill, it's got a great viewpoint, but apparently again it's pretty good for kids or people that can't walk loads, because apparently a lot of people said you can get up and down the hill in about an hour. So we're going to go there first, and I think we're going to probably have a bit of potter into Pooley Bridge, because the girls have some money burn in their pocket from the fact they got like grandparents and gran giving some money to spend. So let's take you with us and let's see what Hallen Fell looks like. So we've arrived at the bottom of Hallen Fell. Even getting up here in the car was pretty hard work due to the fact that there's lots of hairpin turns. It's parked here at Martindale Church, which is pretty much, to be fair, about halfway up the hill. It is a little bit windy, so hopefully the audio quality is okay. We may or may not get the drone up depending on how windy it is. It is quite windy already. So we're going to try and do this challenge, see if we can get the top.
I don't think I can do this.
Can't you do the big hill this week though? On the way here she said, "Dad, are you kidding me on this hill?" So we'll see if she gets to the top. Quite steep getting up here so far. I'm hoping this is about halfway way, I'm not sure. It could be the things that hills do when you get far up and then you're like, we're done, but then you're not done, but we'll see. So yeah, the view from here, as you can see, is already pretty amazing. Come on, get the big hill. So I just found about, well, I don't know, just over halfway up. There's a pile of rocks, so as you do, you put a rock on top. Onwards and upwards. Definitely one of those, you think you're at the top and then you realise that you're not. The top's actually up there somewhere. Right, let's go. So now we're just down to the three of us. Olivia, the trip. Olivia and Lucy have gone back to the car. For some reason, the camera died. I don't know why, but we'll have a look when we get back to the car. Looks like a bit of a scramble to get to the top of this bit here. Oh, a bit of a scramble at this bit. We're nearly at the top here, just got a little bit to go. If you look around here, so back down the bottom of the big hill. It is doable with children. It is quite steep on one side and the other side, so it depends what you're thinking. A bit of a scramble at the top, but totally achievable. As long as you're kind of prepared to kind of hold their hand and keep them up there. We took a bit longer because we kind of stopped at different points and the view was stunning, so it took us a bit longer. So we're back now at the church. I was going to have a quick snack and then we're going to go off into Pooley Bridge as long as we can get down this massive, big, tricky hill. Look at this hill now. So back along that weavy and windy road, we're back into a place called Pooley Bridge, which is right on the actual lake itself. So we're going to have a bit of explore. The girls want to spend their money and then we'll probably get a little snack while we're here as well. The weather is gorgeous. Car park we're in now is £4, and by the looks of things you can have a motorhome, there's one there, even a caravan over there. I don't know what the deal is with caravans, that you can probably have it all the time. But yeah, you can park up here £4 all day and wander around Pooley Bridge. Let's take us with you and see what we do. The girls enjoyed their time at Pooley Bridge, wandering into a place called the Barn, looking at all the toys there. We persuaded them to get out, got ourselves a few little snacks. It is very expensive to be at Pooley Bridge. Girls bought themselves a nice book while we were there and just had an explore of the area. Pooley Bridge, done. Now on to the ice cream shop. On the way back, and just round the corner from our campsite, was a lovely place called Abbott Jersey Ice Cream. Did a wide range of amazing ice creams. So while we're there, we got to actually meet the cows that make the milk and had a little play on the park.